Hello, everyone. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. I'm out taking my walk today, so I walked out of my neighborhood, which is right down the street there. So I just crossed the main street, which is Pines Boulevard, and I'm going to go visit the shops at Pembroke Gardens. Just kind of give you guys a quick tour of that area. So I know there's nobody watching. I'm on my own here, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and take a little walk and check out the area here. That is I-75. I live right down that street there. So I just walked from there from my house and I'm heading into Pembroke Gardens. This is Pembroke Pines, Pines Boulevard. Hey, how you doing, Jackson? Thank you for being on with me. You're the only one on here today. But I'm doing my daily walk and I figured I'd go ahead and walk over across the street from my development into the shops at Pembroke Gardens and show you guys this nice shopping center here. It's about a mile from my house, mile and a half away from my house. So I've been walking it, and now I'm out of my development. And I'm going to show you guys some of this neighborhood here, which is the big shopping center right across from my neighborhood. So anyway, I don't know if you guys saw the live stream that I did with Rob, commenting collector. But we spent some good time talking there. It was really a great time. Rob and I talked for probably 2 hours on his live stream. And we talked a little bit about everything, just about life. He asked me a lot of questions. And, you know, Rob has this, let me go take a quick shortcut through here. This is a big shopping center here in Pembroke Pines. And just walked from my house to here just to show you what's out here. And just a little shortcut. The main road is over there, but as I'm walking, I'm just cutting through here so I don't have to go through all the traffic. But I'll share with you what's over here. That's the Firebirds Grill. Great place to eat. That's the bank here, PNC Bank. So I'm just taking my daily walk today, and I figured I'd give you guys something else to look at other than just my neighborhood and the lakes. So I'm making a quick cut through this area just to show you some of this. I'm actually going to go through the front here, show you this area, this entrance, show you what's over here. So thanks for joining me. Just a quick walk through the neighborhood, giving you a good look at some of the places that are here. Should have probably gone all the way down to that rock over there, but that's okay. All this is it's a big walking mall. It's an outside mall, and of course it's not open yet. It's should be open probably a little bit later. Some places may be open, but the Firebirds here is closed. Got a nail salon. So anyway, just kind of walking and talking a little bit. As if you guys want to ask any questions or anything like that, feel free to do that. In the meantime, I guess I'll just talk a little bit about well, what's happening. Here's Pyology there, pizzeria. And you got the Habit, little burger place here, and a bunch of other places. I'll give you a quick. It's not going to be a quick tour. I usually do about an hour walk, so we'll check it out here. Show you what we got in this area here. This mall opened probably about 10 years ago, and it's an outside mall because we are in South Florida. As you can see, it's just a gorgeous day here today. It's morning. There's the gelato place there, and that's a really nice place, Pub Belly Sushi. So that's some Nice places. The good thing about this is kind of like a little, um, I would call it almost like a little mini downtown area because it's all walking, but there is a lot of residential here. So I'll show you now some of the residential, which is kind of like there's businesses and residential. Hey, what's going on, Ken? Thanks for joining me today. I'm just doing my daily walk here, and across the street from my house is this Pembroke Gardens walking mall. It's an outside mall, so I'm just kind of walking and sharing some of the places that are out here. This is a really great place, the Twin Peaks. It's a fun place. Um, like I was saying, this is a place that has residential and shopping. So you can walk this whole area. You don't even need your car around here. Yeah, it is a gorgeous day, Scott. It is just look at the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. Just a beautiful, beautiful day. It's about 65 degrees here today. So it's perfect for me walking. And like I was saying, here's a residential place right here. Yeah, there's a residential place here and over there. So all this is like kind of like a little town square, I would call it, where you have all new condos and new townhouses all built, and then you got this big, huge shopping mall, which we're going to go see. So I'm kind of walking the outskirts of this place right now. Let me wait for this guy to go. Right, yeah. So, and this kind of this used to be all a wooded area. You know, we are right off of I-75, which is not too far actually from the Everglades. So we're pretty much in a yeah, it's just gorgeous. 37 in Colorado, man. That's you can't go outside to do a walk like that. And me, I'm in shorts, man. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take you in the small. The small is super nice. Thanks, Ken. I'm definitely enjoying my walk. But that's some of the see all the palm trees. So all around this 37 is shorts. It is shorts weather over there, Scott. No way, man. I would be frozen. But you know what? I'm a South Florida guy. I've only been in in snow. Only seen snow twice in my life, actually. Once in Ohio, and once in New York. You're at work. Hey, what's up, Will? Yeah, man. So so like I showed you, this is part of the mall here. This is part of the entrance of the mall. See, it's part of the entrance. This is the side entrance, and you know, all along the back are apartments, condos. So as you walk in, this is the mall. And this is some of the places you got here. Of course, you're in Miami. So Miami, you got a lot of graffiti, but not graffiti. Miami's clean. There isn't graffiti all over the place. The graffiti there is stuff that's done like this, you know. So this is a little Mexican place here. As you can see, it's not open yet, but they are open. They're open for coffee and things like that. So over here across the street is the world famous Fuddruckers. Some of the best burgers here. That's the Fuddruckers. You can see that. So this is some of the walking mall. We're gonna go ahead and walk it. Show you what's over here. You got that Italian restaurant. That is a great place. That Sal's. I'm gonna eat there probably in the next couple of days. I go there once a week. We got a Spanish place over here, tapas. Got the cupcakes. So you got a little bit of everything. This is a really, you know, like I said, it's almost like a little downtown area. Got some more businesses over here. David's Bridal, you know, and so I'm going to walk this mall some, show you. We're going to be heading now to the center portion of the mall. like I said, it's just a walking mall. Got Lady Baker there, great stuff. Places aren't open yet because it's still too early. But you got the Cheesecake Factory right here. You know, the good thing about this is, I mean, this is literally walking distance from my house. So I figured I'm gonna go ahead and make my walk. I might as well walk somewhere where I get a little bit more view for you guys, and we'll see. So this is again the Cheesecake Factory, not open yet. That's Banana Republic over there. Yeah, the burgers are great. You know, the Fuddruckers burgers, they're all made fresh. Right there. I mean, and they literally they grind the meat right there at the shop, and there's a window that you can see it. Maybe on the way back, I'll share you guys a little bit of it. So anyway, this is now we're kind of in the center of the mall area, so you can see a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down this way. And even though that looks old, all this is brand new. It's probably 10, 15 years old. You got Lululemon there. And again, a lot of this is pretty nice, fancy shops because this is like a little upscale type area in Pembroke Pines where I live. And you got some music there. I hope I don't get kicked off of that. But anyway, all the trash cans are nicely decorated and stuff. That's the kind of things you'll see in South Florida. A lot of, you know, the graffiti is like that. Yeah, you know, the Fuddruckers were bought out and they closed some of the locations that were not that successful. But here is they actually started here in South Florida, and they're still here. They've got a few places to here in this area. So I'll show you some of the places around here. This is Sephora, Pandora, Oshkosh Bagosh. I don't know if anybody wants to do any shopping, but stores aren't really open. They're beginning to open now, and you got the Mediterranean restaurant here. You got the kids things, Venetian Spa. This gets pretty busy, and at night, this is like tons of people walking around all the time. Like I said, it hasn't opened yet. Hey, how you going? How you doing? Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, Macintosh. Really appreciate it. Here's the Venetian place. There's another little restaurant there, 29. Thanks. There's Steps, New York. So this is like a little, you know, I'd call it like a little mini downtown mall or mini mall type thing, but it's an outside area, all outside. And like I said, back over there, there's a lot of apartments. So people would just, you know, come here, walk here. You don't need your car at all for any of this area here because you can walk this whole place. And like I said, I came in through the middle, but I'm going to show you the rest of it. There's Lime. That's a great place to have Mexican food there, just a fast food Mexican. There's the barber shop here. Now that's open, of course. I'm going to get a haircut in a couple of days, but so they're in there. That's the barber shop. You got a Holmes place here, and a few other places out here. You got the DSW, and here you've got the big, huge. Right on the corner is the big Nike store. Here we go. This is the huge Nike store. This thing is humongous, and it takes up the entire corner of this mall, along with the DSW. Now there's also business here. You know, like I said, it's kind of like a little mini downtown, all consolidated into one area called the Pembroke Gardens. And that's an office building there. So a lot of people work over there and they live right over there and they shop right over here. So it's all pretty convenient. So now we're at the back end and I'll show you what it looks like the entrance back here. There it is. This is Pembroke Gardens. So like I said, that's the office buildings here. So we're gonna walk all the way back and I'll walk through the streets and show you a little bit more of this place. So today's not doing much car talk. If you guys want to talk baseball, want to talk any type of sports or cards, put it in the chat. In the meantime, I'm just making my walk and just kind of sharing with you some of the area around here. You know, like I said, this is a Miami in South Florida. It really is a really clean place. There's the DSW over here, and you'll see that it's all. Even though you don't see the security here, there is a lot of security right around this area. But this is very safe. There's very little crime around here. It's always clean. They clean the areas. They clean the streets. Here's the private room. Private room. Here's some, I can see, this is some of the stuff here, eateries, a lot of bars and things here, as you can see. A lot of bars, it's a lot of places to eat. It's a big hangout for the young people, you know. And that's the private room here. And this is 29, level 29. Level 29 is again another it's a fancy restaurant. You know, these are all kind of upscale type restaurants. But it's a really nice area. You know, they all have seating areas out here, so you can sit outside. Because again, in South Florida, I mean, look at the sky, look at the day, guys. This is where we're at in beautiful South Florida. It's about 70 degrees now, maybe 65, 70 degrees. I'm really enjoying this beautiful day, making a beautiful walk in the Pembroke Gardens area. Good morning. So, so I just kind of walk a little bit here, and then I'll hit some of the side streets and give you a quick tour of this little mall, walking mall. There it is, the Pembroke Gardens. So, like I said, it's pretty much a hangout for a lot of the young crowd, you know, the urban group, where they don't want to be in downtown, but they want to be in an area where they can live and walk everywhere. So this is one of these places. This is another one that's coming soon. So I'll show you. This is the Sunglass Hut. Oh, that was me. Hey, that's me, guys. You can see me on the window. So anyways, that's the workers. So this place is also opening up over here. They just don't know. The other one is opening up. This is Lululemon. As you can see, you know, none of these are actually open today. They're open in a little while. Usually open around 10, I guess. So I'll show you some of this area. Let's walk down this street. Let's check out what we got down this one. So again, this is just a bunch of street after street after street of shopping. It's a huge shopping area. And you've got a lot of the big stuff. You got the Banana Republic over here. You've got Barnes and Noble coming up over here. So it's a huge Barnes and Noble. You got some more restaurants and stuff. So we'll walk on the sidewalk here. But thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate you just walking along with me. You know, I didn't have much to do today. I was just going to do my walk. And I said, you know what? I'm going to walk the mall across the street. So this is the Barnes and Noble. Now, of course, the Barnes and Noble is open today. So, because that's open pretty much all the time. Let's take a look inside Barnes and Noble for a minute, you know? Yeah, let's head on in. Let's see what we got over here. So I'm in the Barnes and Noble right now in the Pembroke Gardens Mall. And let's take a walk and see. It's pretty empty right now. Yeah, you know what? I think they do sell cards. Yeah, I do walk at Miami Beach sometimes. Good morning. Do you sell any baseball cards or Pokemon cards? Oh, yeah, they do. They have a lot of it, guys. Yeah, let me show you what they got. They got everything in here.
Yeah, we have more cards on the book floor, but they'll be like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, other type of cards.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, just doing a little quick video showing. So see, guys, what they got here? They got Select. They got the Chronicles. They got pretty much everything. They got Prestige. They got the tops down there. So yeah, they got everything. Thanks. So anyway, that's what they got over here, guys. This is the Barnes and Noble, and you got some magazines. So they do have a lot of cards here. Got Taylor Swift down there, It's all Taylor Swift, guys. Look at it, check it out. It's all about Taylor Swift. And okay, again, over here, it's all for the urban, for the young people. They've got a nice, you know, barista here. They've got a Starbucks inside the Barnes and Noble. And everywhere you go in South Florida, you'll see artwork like this, where they do it. So the graffiti here is actually graffiti that is hired to be painted on there for the most part. So let's leave the Barnes and Noble and let's head on over outside. Back outside. So that place is big, as you see. All these places are huge. This is the restaurants here. You got the Brio. Oh man, I love that area. They told up Panama Beach is one of the nicest areas, Scott. And so is the area around Bradenton and Venice, Florida. Like that's a real nice. This is a Brimstone. These are fancy, fancy schmancy restaurants over here. These are pretty expensive. The Brio, that's once once every year maybe, and so is the Brimstone. But they're awesome food here. Like I said, a lot of money in this area. So a lot of people come here and they kind of they want to get out of downtown, but they want an area where is and this is Havana, 1957, one of the better Cuban restaurants in the area. And so here basically is a lot of younger people that live here, other than me. But I live across the street. I guess it's about a mile and a half walk. Well, you're gonna see me because I'm gonna walk back. So, oh yeah, your parents live here, Bobby? Nice, nice. They're hiring a lot. All these places are hiring. So if you guys want to move to Florida, here's Hollister hiring. So a lot of these places are hiring, man. Let me tell you guys, I've been to a lot of places and I've been all over the world. I mean, I've been from Spain to France to uh, everywhere out there, pretty much Italy and Greece and all of that. And I've been to, New York, California, San Francisco, um, pretty much traveled a lot of places in the United States and out of the United States. And I got to tell you that South Florida is just awesome. It's awesome, guys. It's just the weather, the people, the, the environment. It's just I mean, yeah, I'm biased. Hey, what's up, Dre? I'm walking to Pembroke Garden Mall today. I was doing my walk, and I figured I'd go ahead and do a walk on some more scenic area. Even though these places aren't open yet, I figured I'd go ahead and do my walk. There's the Banana Republic. Good morning. So, so I'm just kind of touring the place. It's not really open. A lot of these places aren't open. It's kind of early still here. And I figured I'd go ahead and walk them all, show you guys a little bit of what's out here. And like I said, this place gets packed at night. I mean, you can barely walk. All of the young people come out here. They're drinking, they're partying, they're having fun. They're hanging out, sitting out by the streets, and it's a hopping place. Later, as soon as the stores start opening up, you'll see. But it's still kind of early. There's nothing really open yet. There's the Swarovski crystal. There's the white black house market. Again, that was the loft. You got the Haagen Dazs here. Love sack. Dre, say hello to Mrs. Diaz for me, please. I gotta give you guys a big hug whenever I meet you, man. You guys are just such great people. And there's Brighton. Again, these are all kind of upscale places. You've got Victoria's Secret there. And another store here. Other fancy places. Kendall Scott, Athletica. Good morning. This is for the athletes here. All right. Hi, Miss Diaz. Thank you for watching me, guys. Oh, hey, look, there I am. Yeah, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, just walking the area because it's a beautiful day. It's not even that hot here at all. I mean, not even that cold. It's a little windy, but other than that, it's nice. Yeah, man, I talked. I think I talked a little bit too much on that recording there, and actually, Rob and I ended up talking after that. We talked. I'm telling you guys, probably 2.5 hours at least, maybe 3 hours, and recorded a couple hours of it. But he just kind of wanted to talk to me a little bit more about me. Got getting to know me. So I figured, okay, whatever you want, man, I'm in. So So here's some more of the stuff. We're going to keep walking down and see the rest of it. So here's the Bath and Body Works. There, that's for Mrs. Diaz there. Buy three, get one free. And then you got the White Barn, which is another nice, this is a fancy upscale kind of soaps and place and candles and hair stuff and, cool stuff. Cool stuff. These are from New Albany, Ohio. And then, yeah, of course, we're in Pembroke Pines, so you got the spa here. You've got the Chico's, Lens Crafters. I love those Yankee candles. We're going to take a walk over Yankee candles in a minute. I love that. And then you've got some more fancy places here. The Me Spa. We'll check it out. This is the spa. This place is super, super fancy, man. I've been in there before. This is the Me Spa. And it's super nice, super fancy. They do everything here. Super awesome. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the other places around here. This is more jewelers and stuff here. This is the puppy place, Elegant Puppies. Check it out. This is Elegant Puppies. Now they're not open. They return at 11, so they're not open yet. But they got not only puppies, but they got little dresses, and they look at the fancy stuff for the puppies. All like upscale stuff to get your puppy all dressed up and fancy. There's the tequila truck. So, and this is what do we got over here? It's sugar. It's sugar, and you got a lot of stuff in there. Let's see if it's open yet. We'll take a look. This is a candy place. Oh, they're still closed. Yeah, these guys open up, I think, a little bit later, but it's a candy place. All they got is tons of candy. Good morning. And what else we got over here? We got Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor. Fancy places. We'll take a quick look inside. Some of these places that are open, I'll show you. This is the Ann Taylor store, which is really, really nice, upscale. And they got $25 credit. So that's the Ann Taylor store in there. Yeah, as the stores open up, I'll go inside. I'll give you guys a quick look at it. This is another salon, full service salon. Good morning. You can see they do everything in there for you. So let's head on over on this side. And now you got another restaurant over here called the Village Tavern. And this one is really, really nice because it's like a American food, but it's American food like updated, like urban type things. They kind of switch the menu a little bit and make it a little fancier. So it's a really great place. And this is nice what they set up here, where you can actually go ahead and take pictures here. Do a little setup. So I'll show you real quick here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check it out, guys. See how nice? They got a nice little setup here for you to take pictures here for Valentine's. So it's kind of really neat. You can get your picture here with your significant other. So we'll share that again with you so you can see. There it is. Look how pretty that looks. You're my favorite. So they got that set up. They got a lot of neat little things set up here so you could kind of, yeah, they got a lot of stuff like that around here. It's pretty cool stuff. Hey, what's up, Sammy? All right. Great to have you on my little live stream, my quick live stream of my little tour of the Pembroke Gardens Mall. It's called Village Tavern Scratch Kitchen and Craft Bar. So it's like a fancy urban upscale type place here. And this is really nice. This raw sushi bar, probably one of the best sushi bars here. And I'm not a big sushi eater, but they got a little bit of everything in there. But it's probably one of the best ones in the area. And I'll walk down a little bit on this side before I walk all the way back. And over here, we've got a few more places. You got the raw sushi. You got the sun hitting me in the face is what I got right now. And it is sunny. It's a beautiful day, guys. Just a beautiful day. They're making some deliveries. They're not open here, but over here you got the Old Navy. So I'll show you that. So you got the Old Navy here. Got some more stuff here. You can see all of it is very nicely decorated and stuff. This one is available if you want to lease that one. They're going to have a block party here. When is that? February 24th. All day block party. And they do that every once in a while here where they close down the center area and it's all like a big block party. And this is the Old Navy. So you can see it's a big shop. Yeah, a lot of these places open probably a little bit later on because they cater to the young people, and they're usually working at this time. So this is the Old Navy. This is open. So give you a good look at the Old Navy store here. So that's the Old Navy. And it goes all the way back there. These stores are huge, guys. Good morning. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the store. Okay, so that's the Old Navy store here in the Pembroke Gardens. So let me get out of there. All right, so that's the Old Navy. We got things for little kids and stuff. All fancy. So let's walk back to the restaurant area here. And see what we got back over in this part. So again, this is right off of Pembroke Pines and I-75. And it's called Pembroke Gardens. It's about a mile and a half from my house. And I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys a quick tour of this place instead of just walking my neighborhood and talking. And not talking cards today, but I do have some cards that are coming in. I got 2 cards coming in today in the mail, which are cards that I got from my good buddy Ryan at Breakout. And I'll be sharing those, probably do a video on that tomorrow. And I won't tell you what they are. But anyway, that's raw sushi here. This is the cigar bar. Of course, we're in South Florida. You got to have a cigar bar and you got to have artwork and stuff like that. Smoking in front of the cigar bar. Yeah, I do need to go to Huacacayo Ocho. I do need to show you that. I'll do that one day. Listen, I'd love for you guys. I'm waiting for Hugo to come down here because once Hugo comes here, I want to take him to a few places. Now, this week, my plan this week is to do this also, but more in the Overtown area. I'm going to be going to Overtown in a couple of days, and I'm going to show you one of the parks there, which is Dorsey Park, and that is one of the historical places here, and I'll share some of that in the video probably on Thursday. But anyway, this is the pub, and it's an English pub, just like a real English pub. It's a really nice place. See if we can take a look inside real quick, and I'll show you. Now, they're still not open, but once they open, you know, it's a really busy place. I've come here a lot. Fish and chips are great. It's a little noisy when you're inside because they play the music loud, but it's a nice place. I wish I could show you inside, but they're just not open yet. But it's all wood inside. Looks like an English, like literally an English pub. So let's see what else we got here. We got the lighting depot. So we're walking over this way, the rest of this area, and then we're gonna walk back home a little bit. So this is my walk. This is a fancy lighting depot. I mean, you know, this is for the rich people. You got all these fancy lights. Incredible stuff, guys. Let me tell you. You know what? They're open. Let me show you. You guys are moving out here. Want to see some nice lighting? This is one of the lightest lighting stores there is. I mean, look at the lighting that they have here. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Beautiful stuff you don't see anywhere. All kinds of lights, all different kinds of lighting. Really, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. I mean, check it out. All these are lights. Look at that, how cool that is. Hey, what's up, Brian? Good to see you, my friend. Just giving you guys a little quick look at this lighting store here. Look at that. It's just beautiful stuff here. So, yeah, Brian, I'm just doing my walk today. Look at that. Look at that. Cool. That's a light. So I'm just doing my walk today, and I figured I'd walk this mall, give you guys a good look at what's happening out here. And it's a beautiful day in South Florida. I know you guys are probably pretty cold up north. So just wanted to give you guys a good look at some beautiful weather. Look at the sky. Beautiful, beautiful day. Just awesome here in South Florida. People walking their dogs and stuff. Yankee Candle. They're not open, but I'd love to get a candle. Let's see what they got there. 75. Okay, good. $10 candles and 75% off. We'll go check that out at a later time. Good morning. So this is the Versace stuff. This is a men's crafter store. Here you got Chico's. And then you got again, you got the White Barn. I think we passed that area already. So I'll go ahead and show you the rest of this thing here. And I'm going to start walking back to my house a little bit here. Let's see what else we got to show you. So, I mean, this is kind of it, guys. It's kind of it. There's a few things on the side streets, but for the most part, this is kind of the mall that I showed you. So we're going to go ahead and walk back. Let's see. I'm going to go through this way. No, let's just go down this way. We'll go ahead and walk back. Now, they're going to have this weekend is the South Beach Food and Wine. So that's something that is pretty interesting. But the tickets there, I checked them out. They're way expensive, man. It's like a couple $100 just to go attend the Food and Wine. But it's a big, big thing. It's a big event here in South Florida. There's always big events in South Florida. I mean, they just had the art show, the Miami Beach art show. They had the art show in Coconut Grove art show, which is a huge art show. They had that this weekend. We're still having the boat show, the International Boat Show, which is huge. That thing's been going on for about a week, and it's really, really nice. That's a nice little car right there. Yeah, this is an area where there's, you know, there's, it's an upscale neighborhood here where you have residential areas, condos and townhomes and stuff in the back, and then you have all this mall area here. So we're gonna head. I'm gonna start walking back home here, and I'll give you can take a walk with me. Hopefully, if you have any questions or anything you want to see, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and start heading back home and show you how far I am from my house. Um, let's see here. All day Monday. I'll check some of those things out here. So this is the entrance here of the mall from the highway, and anyway, so if you didn't join me in the beginning, I talked about the interview I did with Rob, commenting collector, and we talked for about 2 hours. And I kind of let it all hang out there. I told everything that he wanted to hear. I mean, I just told really just poured out my heart there. Shared my feelings about life, about my old country, Cuba, about my life here, my card collection, of course, and my family background, and my thoughts on a lot of things. I mean, Rob asked me so many things, and it was a 2 hour talk, but it was so much fun, guys. And those are the kind of things that I just love, to talk to everybody. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you were able to hear that, Brian. Awesome, man. Yeah, no, Rob asked me so many questions, and I think he was trying to get me to say, give me clues to say the secret word gum, and I just couldn't pick it up. I just didn't know, and he kept asking me questions and stuff like, oh, thank you so much, Jay. Yeah, he kept asking me questions about what else do you collect? Do you collect stamps and stuff like that? I'm thinking, yeah, a little bit, but the reason he asked me because he was trying to get me to say gum, but at the end, I finally did say it. So yeah, I mean, Dre, I'm just a regular guy like you guys, I'm just like Hugo and you guys, just a guy that likes to collect cards and likes to talk about cars and likes to talk about, the hobby. The secret word is so great. I love that part of it. That was such a great idea that he had, you know, and he's such a great guy. One of the main things that I talked about in this whole interview was really just the community and the people and how this hobby has revitalized my collecting because I was to a point where you collect by yourself and you kind of get bored and you don't have any direction. I mean, I have direction, I have a focus, but it's not the same. When you talk to other people and you see what they collect, and they inspire you to like look at other options, and it's just the same as someone in any profession. You got to listen to other people's opinions and open your mind up to different things, and then you realize that what it's it's a different world. There's so much out there. It's not just your what you think, what your thoughts are. So that's what I love about this community, sharing all these uh, collecting ways, collecting ideas, friends. I'm going to cut through this. This is the main entrance here. But sharing just talking to people. To me, that's the best thing about this hobby. It's become more of a community thing for me than the actual cards themselves. I mean, I've collected cards for so long, kind of get a little, not tired of looking at your cards because I don't really get tired of it, but you want something new to revitalize your hobby, and revitalize yourself, and that's where other people come in, where other people inspire you, and just not just inspire you, but make you, just want to, get back, like almost like if the hobby is new again. You know what I mean? It's almost like a brand new hobby with all these friends that I have now, versus just same old, same old. So this is the entrance here of the Pembroke um, Gardens. So we're leaving that now, and we're walking down the main street, coming to the main street right now. And this is Pines Boulevard here. So we're now in Pines Boulevard. This is the main highway. And if you look down that way, you can see that's the road you take to go to Naples, I-75, and you take that to go down to Miami. So let me go ahead and see if we can get going over here across the street. All right. Thank you. So here we go. I'm just jogging across the street, guys. So I'm heading back home. You guys want to stick with me? I appreciate that. But I know some of you guys are working right now, so I understand that also. So anyway, it's my daily walk, just hanging out. So this is there's a bunch of car dealerships down this road, and well, I guess I'll go ahead and take the road a little bit. But there's car dealerships down here, down Pines Boulevard. There's a Mercedes dealership here. There's a Dodge down there, and there's another dealership down at the end there. So You see all the car dealerships are right down this row, all the way down here. So, so we're gonna head back to my place, to my uh, to my house, and we'll go ahead and you don't mind, we'll be doing a little bit of jogging here. So, camera's gonna be moving a little bit, but we're gonna be speeding it up a little bit. So, just bear with me as I jog. I mean, I do probably about 5 miles every few days. Nothing like Ryan from Breakout. He ran a 100 mile marathon, man. That guy's like crazy. 100 miles through through the mud, through the woods, through everything. And that's kind of crazy. I mean, I have run a marathon before. Well, I won't call it running it because I didn't run the whole marathon. I walked most of it, but I did do the 26 miles, and I did complete it. So that's not bad. So I share here more apartments out here. Got some vultures. Over on that side is a big canal or lake, so it's all nature. And let's see, this is where I get my nature shots. If I'm walking around and I see like any birds or ducks or whatever I see, these are vultures. Those are vultures. Something must be there. There they are. Look at that. Those are big vultures. There it is. And if there's like a dead animal or something over that way, that's like a little canal back over that way. We'll walk across. Mookie, what's up? Hey, Ron. Yeah, there's iguanas here for sure. We try to they try to capture them because they ruin some of the see through there's water. But definitely we hate the iguanas because they kill all the natural the birds, the eggs, and the ducks. So and they're just not from here. They're invasive for sure. And the alligators, crocodiles. I mean that's natural here. You're gonna see you're gonna see alligators around here. It's just the way it is because we are pretty close to the Everglades. Um, this is around 150th Avenue, and when you get to 177th Avenue, that's where you get the yeah. Hey, Ron, you're right. Oh, I hate the iguanas. Mookie, those things are terrible. But you know what? They're so scared of people. If you get close to those things, they'll run away. You know, and they're tough to catch. The problem with those iguanas is that they have tons of babies, and you get tons of them. It's just like the snake. We have the same problem here with the pythons. The pythons that were introduced in here illegally, they've taken over the Everglades. So every year, you can see the water back there. You see that? So every year, they have a python uh, hunting contest where they pay people a lot of money to go get those pythons because they eat all of the wildlife, not just the birds, but the deer and stuff like that. We have special deer here, the key deer and other animals that really are only in South Florida. And the pythons are wiping out a lot of the species. So there's a lot of stuff happening here. But the good thing is that the state of Florida recently they passed some, and they put in I don't know how many millions of dollars to help Everglades all the Everglades. DeSantis is spending a lot of money for the environment, and it's one of those things. He said it, but nobody thought he'd do it, and he did. Put a lot of money into preservation, and especially into Lake Okeechobee, which is really the biggest lake in Florida, and that has been kind of polluted and stuff, and got a lot of bad algae is being cleaned out. But anyway, uh, the thing with South Florida is the weather's so nice. Everything here is, anything could live here. Any animal because it's just great weather. And even some of the animals like the manatees, they can't stand any cold. So when it gets cold, all the manatees come from up north from the Tampa area and they swim back down here, and that's where they come to South Florida. Uh, so now we are heading back into my development as I'm walking back home. One of the things they're trying to do here is the cops are looking out for what the people doing donuts in the streets. You can see they did that here. So the cops are really going after it. And yesterday, I saw that they caught a whole group of kids that were doing that in the downtown area, and they stopped them and they caught them. And the problem is only four of the guys that they caught were adults from 19 to 21, and the other guys were all like young kids, teenagers. And they block the street and start doing donuts. But you know what? You're not going to get away with that here in South Florida. And I'm telling you, they'll arrest you here and they'll put you in jail. That's the thing. That's the best thing about South Florida here, that the laws here are laws. You can't go in to a store and just steal stuff and run out. Man, they're going to catch you here and they're going to put you in jail. They don't have the no bail here. Once you go in jail, you're in jail. And you got to post bail and do all that stuff. So that's one of the reasons why, even though all this problems with other cities and stuff, we're not a sanctuary city here. There's a lot of Latin people here, a lot of people that come from other countries, but for the most part, they got to come here. At least in Florida, they got to come here legally because Florida's not going to give them anything, you know. So this is into my development here, coming into my development. It's a little gated area here. So, so yeah, South Florida is a place where you know it's pretty safe compared to some places around there in the other parts of the country. And that's why I just love it here. So we're back into my neighborhood, and I'm about a mile and a half away from my house here. So I appreciate you guys listening in, guys. Really like that. I'm just blabbing away, talking crap as I'm walking. It's a little bit better for me to at least do some talking than to be bored doing my walk. Even though usually on my walks, what I do is that's my time to listen and to watch the videos. I walk about an hour and a half sometimes, so I get a good chance to really catch up on all my videos during that walk. But today I thought it was such a beautiful day that I just had to go outside and walk a little bit and show you a little bit of that mall. So this is just some of my neighborhood here as I walk down. They're fixing up some things here. So one of the things around this is a gated community, guys. So thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, the blue skies looks amazing. It really does. Good morning, man. Yeah, man. Look at this. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky. It's just beautiful. Look at this. I'll show you the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. Oh, one cloud. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous day here. Another beautiful day in South Florida. So anyway, it's just it's fun to be outside. It's one of the things that I enjoy being outside. I'm an outside person. I love nature. I love to be out, just looking at things and just relaxing. To me, this is the most relaxing thing that I do, other than my cards. You know, my walk is to me one of the best things for me physically and mentally, really, because um, I'm just trying to, as you get older, you want to take care of yourself. And one of the ways of doing that is, exercising, of course, but really more, I found mentally is, I think, the most important thing. And, you all know my mom is going to be 95 years old this year. And one of the things with her, and I've talked to her, and, she says that, one of the reasons that she doesn't, that she's lived this long is because she avoids, uh, acute because she's, let's see, we got disconnected there. Okay, got to get disconnected. Anyway, so, my mom always says, try to eliminate the stress from your life, you know, keep your mind sharp, by reading, by doing things like that, by talking to people. The other thing that my mom told me is that one of the things that keeps her going is the interaction and with other people. Because what tends to happen when you get, I'm getting philosophical, guys, but you know what, it is what it is. What tends to happen a lot when you get older is that the older people tend to be more alone. They don't go out as much. They stay home, or they can't get out, or they don't see a lot of people, and then what that does is it doesn't, their mind isn't stimulated. They're not getting anything other than just sitting there, maybe watching TV. And that really is a downfall. Just like the kids nowadays that are constantly on social media and constantly looking at their phones and stuff and not doing any activities, not talking to people, physically talking to people, doing things with other people, going outside, getting fresh air. Those are the things that really are going to extend your life. You know, uh, there's many studies that say that being, on your phone all the time, on electronic equipment all the time is bad for you. Playing all these video games all the time. So, you know, my philosophy, I guess, is that, talk to people, be around people, learn new things, things that'll stimulate your brain and get you kind of thinking, having conversations with other people, even with people that you don't agree with. Sometimes those are the best conversations, as long as you keep them positive with an open mind, and listen to what they're saying, take it in, you know. Some people, unfortunately, you're talking to them and they're thinking about responding without thinking about what you're just saying. So, as an old salesman for over 40 years, listening is the most important thing, not talking. And once you listen, you learn and ask some questions, get other people's opinion, what's in their mind, and then, accept it or not accept it. If you don't, then that's a good chance for you to go back and say, hey, have you ever thought of this? Maybe get them thinking. But the bottom line is keep your mind active. Have friends that you can talk to. Have things that you can do that will keep you doing things that are going to keep your mind and your body, active. Here comes some of the cleaning guys here. Buenos días, mi amigo. So, yeah, this is this area, as you can see, there's always people working around here. Hey, what's up, William? Oh man, my day is beautiful, brother. Look at this. Tell me that's not a beautiful day. That's my day. Beautiful day. It's a nice time out here. So, so anyway, that's kind of my quick thought, guys. You know, just get rid of stress as much as you can. Thank you, Dre. Get rid of stress as much as you can because that's what's gonna. And even though I have gray hair, that's gonna give you a lot of gray hair. You know, so find ways just to kind of stress out. Some of the things I do. I mean, I exercise every day. You know, I try to meditate where I kind of will lay down in the bed, quiet for maybe an hour or so, and just kind of clear my mind, you know, clear it completely. Try not to think about anything at all. You know, those things like that are, to me, they always help me out and you know, kind of gets me back to thinking about things and just relaxing. So, you know, little things like that. If you do yoga, all those type of things are all good for you. And I guess this is a talk on how to stay physically fit. I guess I don't know, but you know, once you get old and you retire, you know, retirement to you know, when you're young, you think about retirement. Oh, retirement is a time. That's it. I relax. I don't have to work. I can just stay home all day and just do nothing. You know, that's what I'm going to do when I retire. And that's the wrong attitude because you guys got to remember that retirement is should be the best part of your life. And that's what I'm out to do. You know, now that I'm retired, I'm going to make these years the best years of my life. You know, the time that I could do what I want, when I want, where I want. You know, I could just get up in the morning and enjoy my life, but not just to do nothing with it. You know, you got to do something. And you know, I guess this is my time of my life to really do something with my life. And you know, I guess YouTube is a little start. It's helped me a lot. Become friends with you guys. You know, Dre and Hugh and all these guys that I've become friends with. Rob and I mean, and there's hundreds of them at this point. And that to me has kind of than it was, you know, before I was on YouTube. And it's all about the friendships, really. That's really what life is all about. You know, having good friends. And if you've got good friends, you know, you've got it made. You don't need the money. I mean, money is great. Everybody wants to have a lot of money, but the bottom line is, you know, if you have money, you know, a lot of people have money and they're not happy. Money's not going to make you happy. What's going to make you happy is really yourself. You've got to make yourself happy. And once you're happy, then the world is just great for you, you know, because you're doing something good. Right now, I'm just happy with the way my life is going. Being able to do things like this, talk to you guys, just kind of hang out and enjoy my life, but do something new every day. And if I can inspire anybody to do anything that they wouldn't have done it otherwise, that's all the better, you know. You know, so I try to get people to get on YouTube and do their videos on YouTube and that kind of stuff, because I think that I mean it's great for me to see their collection, but I think it's better for them to do things like that because once you share, you're gonna get a lot more love back, and that's what I found about this community. Look at my shadow, me and my shadow. But that's the thing about this community that you know they give back 10 times more than you give to it, and it's just it's wonderful, guys. It's wonderful. I'm just so excited. I'm so happy that I got on YouTube, and I decided to go ahead and just share my thoughts, my life, my collection with you guys. You know, one day I'll look back at this when I'm almost 70, when I'm 80s or 90, hopefully, and uh, and just smile. You know, because these are my best times of my life. The times where I'm actually going to enjoy my life to its fullest. So here's some of the lakes around this area. If you guys are nice to look at this. And yeah, we're walking back to my neighborhood. This is my street here. We got all the palm trees here. It's a beautiful day. Another beautiful day in South Florida. So I don't know. I'm just blabbing away, guys, and talking. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I don't know if you want me to talk about cards, but for me, it's just right now just walking and talking and enjoying the day. But as far as the cards, I mean, I'm just kind of trying to save up some money for Strongsville. Maybe taking some things to trade over there. I'm very excited to go into Strongsville. I think there's going to be now over 30 YouTubers are going to be there. Um, we've got some people I've never met are going to be there, which I'm super excited to meet everybody that I've chatted to and talked to, even to on the phone. I've never meet these people to buy a bunch of cards. It's not like I need to buy cards. You know, I'm going to Strongsville to talk to people to become friends. You know, that's really why I'm going to Strongsville. I'll find some cards there, I'm sure, and I'll bring some cards to trade and that kind of stuff. But for the most part, it's just going to be about having fun. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I wish that we didn't have to. I mean, it's just you know so many guys from so many different states that I've met. I mean, you know, even from Japan, you know, JP Wisco and Dylan, who's become one of my best buddies. I mean, yeah, it's just incredible the support and the kind of people that are everywhere collecting cars. Good morning. So, but yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm going to be rooming with Rocket Rick J, and that's going to be a trip. And I've met Rick before. We walked the National together, and we really became good buddies. And Rick is kind of like me, a collector just like I am. You know, he collect sets. That's what I did for all my life until the last 10 years. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And there's, the good thing is there's a lot of guys that are actually moving down or have just moved down to Florida. And one of them is Dave Blue Jacket. And I can't wait to see Dave again. I met Dave at the National, but I'm going to go ahead and see him soon. Hopefully, he's moved to Florida, and I'm looking to possibly see him within the next few weeks, and we'll see how that goes. But that's a lot of people retiring here, and that's where everybody's coming. Once you realize that it's just other places like New York and Boston, Philadelphia, and Chicago, that those places are not as nice as South Florida or Florida itself. With no taxes and things like that here, um, a lot of people are moving down. The only bad thing about that is that the real estate prices have gone up, and that's when you got competition. That's what's going to happen. So real estate is really pretty high, especially rentals. If you're going to rent in South Florida, in Miami especially. Now here where I'm at, it's not as bad because I'm in Broward County, which is the county right next to Dade, and so it's a little bit more affordable. It's I'm just west of Fort Lauderdale, and it's called the Pembroke Pines, and it's really the west area of the county. But because this area is all relatively new construction for the most part. This whole development was built about 20 years ago, so all these homes are relatively new. All this area is relatively new, and they're still building a lot of new stuff. I know Dave bought a brand new house that he had built, and so let's see. I'm getting a text here from Sammy Thunder and a few other guys. We're in group texts, and if you guys don't have a group text with other people, you should. It's fun. It's great to hear these guys when they get a pickup, they go ahead and text you and show you what they got and things are going on. And, that's the things that just kind of makes this community so wonderful. And everybody's so friendly. So this is yeah, it's a gorgeous day. Check out the day. You know, it's a beautiful day, man. Beautiful day. You just gotta be careful here. This is the lake rules, residents only, no trespassing. Don't feed the wildlife. Fish are not suitable. No, they don't want you to fish here because it's stocked with fish actually, and there's a lot of bass in there. But most of the people fish, they'll throw it back. We're not gonna eat that the fish. We're still trying to get these ponds uh, with as much fish as possible. But look at the day, guys. There's a plane up there. It's just a beautiful day. Thanks for being on, Mac. Appreciate it, my friend. I'm just walking my neighborhood and just kind of talking stuff. That's all I'm doing today. I usually do my walk every other day, every 2 3 days. I'll do like a 5 mile walk. So I walked up to the, um, the mall in the area and showed the guys a little bit of that mall. And now I'm just walking back home. So I should be home pretty soon. I'll cut this video off a little bit. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of share with you guys some thoughts, just kind of making my walk here. And I figured I'd go ahead and do something while I'm walking. So I went live, and it's a long walk, but I'm almost home. I'll be home in a little while. Today's trash day. As you can see, all the trash cans are out. But this is it. This is kind of back into my little neighborhood. These neighborhoods are all like in little groups. So once you come in here in this area, there's only one way in and one way out. One street in and one street out. So it's kind of like a dead end, which is a good thing, actually. Yeah, we love Dre, but it's a good thing here in this area because you don't get traffic. You know, you don't get a lot of traffic. You don't get people in here that don't live in the area, so it's pretty safe. And there's a couple of police officers that live here, and there's a fireman that lives here, and a lot of professionals live in this area. No, I'm not close to Venice. I'm actually on exactly the other side of Venice. Venice is on the west coast. I'm on the east coast. So I am right near Fort Lauderdale. Actually, I'm closer to Hollywood Beach. If you want to talk about, if I go straight east from here, it's Hollywood Beach. So that's kind of where I'm at because that street that I just walked through, Pines Boulevard, that turns into Hollywood. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm at the East Coast versus the West Coast. I would say I'm probably an hour and a half from Venice because Florida's kind of like a peninsula. It's a little strip, so I can go right east to west and be right over there. Venice is where got a lot of buddies out near the Venice and Naples area. You got Hitman Mike. He's come to my house. I've been to his house. We got Liam and his family that live over in that area. They're about an hour and a half from me. So that's a beautiful area out there. That's around the Naples area and all that is super, super nice. But this is a little more of a less touristy, you know what I mean? There's a lot of tourists up there. And there's tourists here, but most of the tourists here, they'll go to Miami Beach versus anything else. Now the Canadians, they all come down here this time of year, but they'll go to Hollywood Beach. They'll hang out there. It's kind of like an older people's beach versus Miami Beach, where you got all of the movie stars and all these people out there, and that place is just crazy. It's packed. You don't want to go out there, and you got all the young guys out there and stuff. That's pretty much for the young people. But this area is more of a retiree area. A lot of people here have retired or older, so it's a little more of a, you know, quiet area. There's a lot of professionals. When we went to the mall there, I showed you guys earlier, there's a lot of professionals there, and there they have condos, but they have like a little mini downtown there, you know? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm telling you. Look at this. I could show everything how beautiful day it is. Not a cloud in the sky, nothing. I mean, I'm here, check it out. Here I am, t-shirts and shorts, t-shirts and shorts, guys. It's just a beautiful day. I'm enjoying it. Hey, my, that's me, t-shirts and shorts today. It's just beautiful, and you just can't. I just can't tell you much more about it. It's a nice day, and it's a nice time out here. I hope you guys can get a chance to enjoy life, retire one day, and you know, whether you stay up north or not, just make sure that you guys stay active and don't get lazy and just do things. Keep your mind going, keep your brain fresh, keep your body going. I mean, I've been walking now. What? I'm recording 77 minutes, and I've been walking more than that. And it's great. It's fun. It's good exercise, and you get to be outside, breathe some fresh air, and enjoy the day. And that's the best thing about it. So, yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Yeah, check out yeah, I mean, it was a great, good morning. It was a great chat that I had with Rob, 2 hours. And I kind of shared a lot of thoughts there. So check it out, guys. I think I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to turn the corner here and head over to my house. So appreciate everyone watching. Thank you so, so much. I mean, I just can't thank you guys enough for all your support and everything you do. For me, it's just awesome. So thanks, guys. Take care. So we'll see you guys soon. Hopefully, in a catch up with you guys in the next chat or the next live stream. I know I'm going to be doing a live stream with Darren, Return to Collecting, and I'll let you know when that is. But it'll be probably within a week or so. So thanks a lot, guys. Really, really appreciate you guys. Have an awesome, awesome day. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. It's telling you to I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.